Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more, Frostpunk. Alright, so here we are in our little town, full of little people, or something. Bonjour. So, we had a strike to deal with in the machine shop last time around, but we did raise things up above dangerous, only harmful. People went back to work and we were able to finish that off. Now we need to get people working on the pressure valves, and I think that we should be able to get the impact of our factory inspectorate to quickly set this back down to only harmful and not dangerous, which I'm hoping means we're not going to have to worry about another strike, and there we go, now we don't have to worry about it. Okay, thank God, because that would have been really unfortunate. Okay, so they've all started working over here so we can make progress on the pressure valves. We are about a day behind schedule, which is a serious issue. We should have everything we need for this. Yeah, so far we're good on this. Why do we have so many steam exchangers? Wait, did I make way more than I needed? Uh-oh. Maybe I did. Wait, how'd that happen? What's going on here? Lost crates. Oh, maybe I picked these up. Heavy wooden crates, transport fragile goods, stencil with prominent signs warning against dropping them. Inspecting the crates, we found some steam exchangers and steel composites. Those valuable resources must have been destined for winter home construction site, but they got mislaid, fell off a trailer or something. Take the crates. 20 and 10? Oh, that could make a difference. What's this? Cargo convoy? Haulers. Do I want to go here, or do I want to just hightail it back home? What if this is theirs, and they don't want to give it back to me? I don't know. Let's go talk to them, and, I mean, maybe we'll be the good guys and give things back to them, or maybe we say, screw it, I need it more, because I'm about to get fired. And I don't feel like dealing with any of that. End the disease at the House of Pleasure. A group of people decries their decision to carry on forced medical examinations. You punish the victims of vice, and the men guilty of both the vice and the suffering of these women go unpunished. House of Pleasure no longer raises motivation. Motivation will fall, or discontent will rise. I still say I can't afford it. I mean, I get it. As a person who is strongly against the objectification of women in that way as well, I also think that that is bad. However, in this video game and this steampunky universe, we can really benefit from the women's. All right? Let's go ahead and assign a couple of overseers over here. We're just going to speed up the production that we should be getting from things like the reloading station. People should be building up this resource depot, but they're being a little on the slow side. Any technology that I feel like I really need right now? What about some, like, safety improvements and stuff, you know? Profiles manufacturing gets a little bit safer. Okay. Optimized protection. Improved planning costs. Oh, reduce the cost of structural profiles. That actually could be very useful. Okay. Innovative process. Reduce cost of steel composites. Don't have this yet. Supercharge, we already talked about that. That uses steam exchangers to get automatic progress. Safety improvements. I mean, all this seems good. Allows the use of another ventilation plant. Now that could be helpful. Efficient fans. Cuts coal use by 15%. Okay, so right now we have really serious gas issues, and that's a big driver in why we have a lot of problems with our, safety. So I'm hoping that by placing another one of these down, we can downgrade away from harmful down to relatively more safe, and then we don't have to worry about raising the safety of things like the machine shop and stuff yet, though we probably will at some point. Do you have any extra workers? Not at the moment. Okay, so you need to go to lumber, so we can go ahead and have a huge store of that. We're actually doing pretty well on food. Wouldn't be a bad idea to go ahead and place down a couple more resource depots. Kind of like this, you know? This would be fine. I have a lot of food rations and whatnot. Are we cooking the right stuff? We are, so motivation should be going up. So generator construction still looking like we're about a day behind schedule, and that is a serious concern for me. Very, very serious. Do we want to telegraph for some more peoples? Depends. I could probably use at least a couple more engineers. I take that back. If we pulled off 1, 2, 3 from here and sent them over here, that means that we have full occupation for engineers, I think. Looks to me like we do, so what we really need are just generic workers. Okay, well, good. They're cheaper. And also, didn't we get, oh, I don't know if we picked it up, but there is a law that lets us promote people, right? Hang on, let's take a look. Yes, internal promotion. So, we would be able to turn regular workers into engineers for free, and that's a lot cheaper to telegraph for than actual engineers. So, I think we definitely want to get those. Let's get ourselves another steam core, and then let's say another 6 for now. So I can get up to 205 population. Yes. We don't have any prostheses necessary, right? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and order the shipment with some extra people. I don't know how much housing we currently have. We can actually take a look at that. Do we see... Vacant beds, 21, 18 in the care house. 18? Really? No, wait. 18 vacant beds in the care house. Oh, okay. So I was about to say, we have 18 people who are permanently ill. So that really means we only have like 3 vacant beds, right? So that means we do want to be placing down one more tent. Let's say one right here, I guess. I'm sure that's fine. And then we'll build a road out like this. And we'll stretch it out like this. And there we go. Okay. So that should be fine. We could be signing up some new laws. What do we want? Could I go for this? I mean, discontent rising sucks, yes, but there's no risk of accidents. Well, less risk. Wait, when they mean accidents, what do they mean? It's not like hazardous working conditions, so they mean there's less likelihood of, let's say, an explosion? That might be. Extended shift compensation, extra rations, less discontentment, security outposts, lower discontent in nearby workplaces. Does that impact strikes, out of curiosity? That would lead to class segregation, penal colonies, and strike busting. Ooh. That sounds like it will give me the bad ending. Which I'm not opposed to. Maybe we go ahead and do the after-hours equipment maintenance, and yes, discontent goes up by an amount. A pretty substantial amount, actually. But I'm hoping that as people eat good meals and stuff, that will go back down. And in the meantime, if it reduces the odds of some sort of a crippling accident, I would say that that is a good sign. So I'm okay with that. Foragers have reached the colony. Okay, convoy. They are in trouble. Oh, crap. Are these yours? It appears the convoy is headed for Winterhome. That's a long way from here. They are carrying parts crucial for the proper operation of Winterhome's generator. It seems that they lost several crates on the way. Without them, the construction of their generator might be compromised. Oh, I want to keep them, though. It's more important that I win, right? We're going to return the crates. I'm the good guy. We didn't even get rewarded for it. That sucks. All right, go to the mountain pass. Gosh dang it. We could have kept them. Maybe we should have. I mean, we already have, like, our last warning, but even so. Nesting place. This inaccessible rock is a nesting place for numerous birds. The ground around it is covered with fish remains. Ew. Lake full of fish. Oh, good. A new source of food rations. I do want some of that. All right, what do we have a lot of that we don't need? I mean, I still want to be loading up on some of the coal and stuff, especially if we are... Oh, wait, we can get ourselves another ventilation thing. Right, we should do that. Ventilation plant requires steam cores, wood, steel. We don't have enough steel. Gosh dang. All right, well, we do want to have extra food ration storage, and let's say some extra coal storage, just to make sure that we are keeping ourselves nice and topped off there. So I am about a day behind schedule, but I'm hoping that doesn't mean that I'm going to get fired anytime soon, because I'm trying, dang it. I am trying. I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of workers off of a couple of areas. Let's say a little bit less in lumber and maybe one less in coal, and assign 5 more here. I need as much production going on here as possible. Man, I'm surprised how much, like, you really do struggle to actually have enough labor consistently. Like, it's a serious problem, dude. It's actually kind of impressive to me how big of an issue this is. Please don't get fired tomorrow. Come on, start the next day. All right, ventilation plant is done. Oh. No, I'm sorry. We actually didn't have it researched yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and build another one of those. And then as far as more stuff, efficient fans to reduce how much coal we're using is probably worthwhile to keep our stockpile nice and high. Foragers have arrived at the lake full of fish. We'll explore here. We can set up camp. I think we should probably do so. We'll send these guys to just go ahead and keep bringing back food for a bit. There is a rock arch over here, and we're heading to the mountain pass, but I'm not sure how many more food sources we can really look forward to in this game. And that actually would be a rather substantial problem, honestly. Rather substantial. Optimized protection really speaks to me as very valuable, but I think we'll go ahead and do the efficient fans now. Use these engineers, save ourselves lots of coal, keep these things a-running at all dang times, all right? I need to reduce the gas. It said it was going to go down, but it didn't go down. So it's still an issue. What? Oh, come the frick on! Negotiate. Better working conditions. I'm doing this. It was not dangerous to begin with. Go back to work. Promise safety. Carry on. No, what? I'm very confused. I did what I said I was going to do there. Oh, wait. No, no! Oh, God. I didn't mean to use this. I just used some protective structures by accident. Okay, well, this is super duper safe. We need to build a few more of these, like, now. Good news is they should go fast. What's going on now? Suspicious minds. Sir, we notice one of the engineers is sending very long letters to Aunt Bertha almost every day. They regard family and religious matters and seem innocuous, but the German-sounding name of this aunt raises our suspicions. That sounds racist. We found out that by rearranging certain letters, we can form sentences such as shaft rotor and iron coupler. We also found flu rhino and cackle gran, but this might be code. What should we do about this engineer? Stop being paranoid? Intercept all of his letters. I'm going to be racist. I mean, it's okay. I'm German, right? That makes it okay. All right. Efficient fansman research. Good. We have all of this. Now I'm going to go here and use this. It's safe. Everyone get back to freaking work. Gosh, I can't afford these kinds of delays. A day behind schedule. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right. If I did short shift, I don't have to use this, but it gives us options. So I'm going to go ahead and sign the law, because maybe we need that for strikes. I can't really afford to keep waiting for like, oh, it's no longer dangerous. Sometimes I'm going to need them to dang well work when it's dangerous, all right? It's going to happen. I'm going to go for the optimized protection and just learn how to do this, because that could also end up making a big difference. So we've got 2 filtration buildings, and yes, indeed, it is actually reducing, yeah, +2 from ventilation plants. So that's strictly better than getting better safety at, let's say, just the machine shop, because this applies to all 3 buildings. The ventilation plant is definitely the way to go. Hey, look, an amputee. Foragers have arrived at the mountain pass. Seems there was an avalanche here not long ago. Hoof tracks disappear. Reindeer? Let's find reindeer. Avalanche field. I can barely reach this place. It's pretty far from home, I'm not going to lie. Wouldn't mind sending those guys home. Could use them. Free time? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get back to work. We are behind schedule. Transport has arrived with more workers. Perfect. Can we get some more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need some sort of a prostheses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. Can't afford another steam core, but we're going to go ahead and order all of this. I need more workers, and I think I need to be constantly producing more structural profiles, to be honest. In fact, I'm very tempted to just go ahead and build a bunch more right now. I mean, like, what if I pulled a couple more off of these, right? And then just assigned a bunch of people here and ordered like 6 more of these and set them to longer working hours, right? We would make some progress, and I'd be able to get some of those structural profiles to keep things nice and safe. You want to keep your fellow union members safe, right? That is the goal? God, I would hope so. We've arrived at the avalanche field. Okay, we found a herd of reindeer and the rusting rails. Let's go to the herd. No. Let's go to the rusting rails. I want to find out what's going on over here. Because once we commit these guys to setting up a camp, it takes a while. I want to find out what's over there, and maybe there's something useful, maybe there's not. We don't know. I might also need to set up some more workers in the machine shop, just so I can use the steam exchangers. Yeah, maybe going for the supercharge is not a bad idea, given the fact that we are still about a day behind schedule. We're just not making enough progress because of these stupid freaking strikes. What part of most important mission of your lives did you people not understand? That's what I want to know. All right, so we are making the structural profiles. We are nice and safe, no risk of strikes. That's a good sign. Optimized protection is done. Let's go ahead and learn how to do supercharging, because I might need to produce a bunch of stuff at the machine shop. How are we looking as far as time now? Still a day behind schedule. Gosh dang. Let's go ahead and pull these guys back and send them over here. And then I want to make a few extra of these. It's going to cost me all my steel, but that's fine. New laws are available. If we go to labor, what can we go for? Work standardization. What does this do? People working on short shifts are well rested. If we plan their work carefully, we can use their full potential. 10% more efficient during short shifts. So short shifts then cause a little discontent. Really? But if I do this, it raises work safety, which is really important. And by increasing their efficiency by 10%... I mean, let's think about that for a second. So we had, what is it, 10 hours before? I assume it's 10. Or is it 12? Wait, how many hours do you usually work? Because this is important to understand. I need to know how much that 10% actually does for me. So we have 8 to 16, 10. Yes. Right now I have them working 12 hours. So we lose 2 hours. So it's a 20% loss of work time, but a 10% gain in efficiency. I mean, that's not bad. I feel like that almost makes... I can almost deal with short shifts. All right. I'm not saying I'm going to do them right now. If we can get away without using them, I will, because I need these people working as long as possible. But on those rare occasions where I find myself desperately needing to have better work safety, we can do that. All right, we're still working the turbocharge, thank you. We're going to be able to get some extra progress. Long hours of toil, they're worn out. Regular shifts everywhere for 3 days. No. I mean, I know strike risk goes up a little bit, but it's not bad anywhere right now because so far the working conditions are completely fine, so I'm not worried about it. Safety improvements, innovative process. We are going to need this badly before we have to start making any steel composites. So let's just go ahead and learn how to do that. I also should go ahead and build the foundry. That takes 40 more steel. Yikes. Okay, so we can do the supercharge. Am I still behind schedule? I'm 14 hours. If I use 5 of them, then we can speed things up. I'm going to do it. Doink. And that puts me only 6 hours behind schedule. Okay, at least we're getting back to a more reasonable area. We're catching up. A little bit. What do we need next? So the heart of the generator is going to take a load of steel composites and a load of structural profiles. Okay, so what I should do then is once they're done with this, pull these guys back and send everyone back to profiles and just start using tons and tons of lumber to go ahead and make as many of these as we feel like we can. Absolutely crucial we do that. Okay, so we finished up with the next section of the steam generator. Also a transport arrived with prostheses, so this should be solved. We need to get ourselves another house. And I'll place you over here, I guess. And you need a street. We'll do this. There we go. Okay, so we have this back on track. We are 5 hours ahead of schedule now. Thank God. All right, so with that done, now we need to start working on the tower pumps, and that takes 10 more of these steam exchangers. Okay, so if we go to the generator and go to tower pumps, we could get started on this now. And 50 workers, lordy. Okay, we want to make it safer, shorter shifts, still dangerous for now. Low strike risk. I'm going to go ahead and assign workers here, though. We can't do anything right now because it's short shifts anyway, but still. Rusting rails. Hundreds of huge, extremely heavy rails lie here, partially sunken into the frozen ground. We find the closed tavern. You're not carrying anything, are you? I guess we're going to go ahead and just send them to the herd of reindeer that I can't actually access. Hello? Wait, this is an oversight and a half? I can't click it. There we go, found a way around. Okay, that seems like a bit of an oversight, honestly, but okay. We're using up our rations pretty fast. I'm definitely concerned that we may have too many pops. I mean, that could happen, right? Did you guys not build the street that I told you to? Get over here and build the street. Thank you. All right, now they can build the tent. 5 people are homeless. It's going to be fine. Apparently, the amputee got his prostheses, and now he needs a home because he can't stay in the care house anymore. God forbid he does that. We really need more food. I'm going to go ahead and set this to longer hours, and this will upset people, but I need more rations, or else we're going to be in for a world of hurt. We needed to build the foundry. We can do that right there. So let's go ahead and have people construct it during the night. Just makes the most sense to me. Boom. All right, so we won't do anything until we finish the research with the innovative process, because that should save me a fair bit of steel. Takes 25 steel and 50 coal. Dude, this is starting to really freaking hurt. How am I supposed to get enough resources for this? Easy prey. The reindeer have nowhere to escape. They're literally fish in a barrel. Well, not literally, but I mean, they're stuck in a gorge. Oh, that's just hilarious. All right, let's go ahead and set up camp and send some more rough food to the sites. Hooray! We got food now. That's good. That's very good. Laws. What do we want? We haven't done any administration stuff in a while. Company funerals. I don't really need any of this right now. Crowded quarters is okay, but not a big deal. The biggest issue is going to be food. Let's go back to labor. And let's do internal promotion. Do I want to do security outposts? If I do this, I'm going to need to get some more engineers. Let's do internal promotion. It raises motivation because people think they have an opportunity to work up the ladder, which they do, of course. And also, it's an opportunity for me to actually just get engineers that I desperately need. Okay, so safety improvements here. Like, there are things we could do. What's the safety looking like here? It's okay. Yeah, it's unhealthy, but it's not that bad. Let's just keep producing this while people start working on the tower pumps. Even with their shorter shifts, let's just go ahead and get going. So we're once again 6 hours behind schedule, because of course we are. No strike risk currently. We can probably bring this back up. Can we just go ahead and do longer shifts? It looks like we can. We're going to have to do that for now. I can't really afford the steel for anything, is the thing. I want to do research. I very much do. Extra forgers don't do me a lot of good either. I don't need the infirmary. Steam reloading station. Okay, so we can go for even more resource gathering. That's okay. I mean, that seems pretty good, but I need a lot of steam cores to make that work. Even so, I mean, we can get one. Order a shipment of another steam core and a bunch more workers. Food is a problem, yes, I know, but we need more. And let's keep making more of these structural profiles. So I've got 25 right now. I need 50. 50 of the dang things, dude. It's so ridiculous. Rumble in the deep. Oh, God, please no. Sir, people working in the deepest part of the shaft reported rumbling sounds and slight tremors coming from below. They complain of getting dizzy from toxic fumes coming through the cracks. We might be forced to evacuate them quickly in case of an emergency. To do this, we need safety equipment for both the rescuers and the shaft crew. It will also protect workers from the fumes. Improving workplace safety. Shall we start making it? I need 5 steam exchangers, which I don't have. Remind me when we have enough resources. That actually does strike me as very worth investing in. So what I'm going to do for a moment is pull off a couple of workers in some areas, including like coal and stuff. And I'm going to send some people over here to start making another one of these. And I'm hoping that we can go ahead and just use that to make sure we don't have another accident. Because if we fall another day behind because of that, we're in serious trouble. We are less than an hour behind schedule. That's a problem. But we're okay so far. What just happened now? Back in business, a beaming worker approaches you, walking stiffly on a newly fitted prostheses you had shipped from the homeland for him. I just wanted to thank you. I was slowly going mad, working in the care house for half pay. Now I'm back in business. Motivation rises because I take care of my people. See, I'm good. You don't need to strike against me, gosh dang it. Let's go ahead and research this steam reloading station. If I can get steam cores to increase a very crucial resource, that is not such a bad idea. We'll make as many of these as we can. Can't really afford to have any more people over here, so that's all we need there. Now let's get some more working on lumber, because that's something I need badly. And let's continue working hard on steel. Interestingly enough, it doesn't look like we actually need this many people. Like, it doesn't seem like the barges are going fast enough. Am I crazy there? Like, what's the pile? We got 285 there currently. 251. Okay, so like this needs extra workers to unload more coal. We probably don't need this many here. So I can assign a couple more people here. And let's just put another one to work over here, I guess. I mean, we're making these super duper fast. Safety equipment. All right, let's go ahead and prepare the safety equipment. Safety goes up for tower pumps, okay? I mean, it uses up very valuable steam exchangers, but at least for the moment, we are ahead of schedule, briefly. And even with only 40 out of 50 workers. Also, with the safety equipment, I mean, at least it's not as dangerous. So, this is good. What we could do is turn off the safety procedures to increase efficiency by 25%. That would be a thing we could do. All right, so let's see. We've got 27 of these profiles. Gosh, I need so much stuff. It's not even funny. It's not even funny how much I need. Seriously, though. All right, we're going to go ahead and set you guys to regular hours for now. We can't produce stuff fast enough. Can I get these? These people are already working long hours. Long hours, long hours. I'm doing everything I can already there. This is intense. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm really struggling to come up with enough resources. What we may need to do is get some workers set over on the sawmill just to chop down wood fast enough to make these structural profiles. That may just have to be a thing. All right, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do the security outposts, learn how to do this. We'll need to build a couple of them. But this should reduce discontent by a fair bit, and I need that. As long as we aren't, you know, violating people's life. This place is turning into a penal colony. I mean, don't say that unless you actually want me to do that, because I could. Oh, it's actually the same buildings as before. Well, that's interesting. So if we set one here, for example... Sure. Yeah, okay. We'll just go ahead and build those tonight. Why not? Let's just go ahead and build a security outpost. I assume it doesn't take any extra workers beyond what we already have. And if it greatly reduces the amount of discontent, sweet, you know? That's good. Not that I'm having a huge issue with discontent, but there we go. Motivation rises. Yes! Work for me, ye vermin! Alright, I'm not going to worry about any more technology for the moment. We just don't have what we need for that. God, I wish I could use engineers for something more useful. Public house isn't that great. We just need laborers, dude. A couple hours, we're going to get a few more. That's a good thing. I do need another tent. So we'll build one over, let's say, here. I mean, do we need to build a sawmill? I know that I'm harping on the need for a lot of wood, but pretty soon we're going to need an absolute frick ton of steel. Yes, I know we're out of wood. I'm aware. Thank you. I'm just going to keep clicking on this button. Transport arrived. Goody. I think these guys are still doing their job. I think they're fine. I don't think we need more dock workers, is the thing. I think we're okay there. So... we've got 24 unemployed workers for some reason. Wait, where'd the 24 unemployed workers come from? 24? Am I just stupid? Is there something else I'm missing? Okay, you know what? You build a sawmill. I really wish I could build here, because that's sensible, but alright. We're going to build right here. It's not going to destroy any much-needed trees. Build this out. We're going to get people to work to actually start getting me the extra wood that I need so I can focus all my labor on getting steel. Lots and lots of steel. What now? Is this good or is it an explosion? Gosh dang it, get them out now. We have another explosion. People are trapped by the source. They'll die. The source is exposed. There was a catastrophic accident in the lower levels. A cave-in exposed the underground heat source, engulfing our people in deadly fumes. We can seal the source off to save them, though it will permanently reduce the power available to the generator, but if we leave it open, all of our underground people will die. Generator won't be able to power more than a few heat zones. Workers will... wait, a few heat zones. Are we going to have to survive after this with actual temperature decreases? Because then it becomes serious. Okay, so construction stops for 6 hours. That's going to hurt. Leave the source open. Nominal power. All workers will die. Discontent. So we lose 50 workers? Can't do that. The generator will have nominal power. Many workers will be gravely injured. Construction stops for 3 hours because we have safety equipment. This was a good investment. Use escape routes. Nominal power. Workers will be injured. That just sounds better. Wait. Many workers will be gravely injured. Some workers will only be injured. This just sounds better. Well then, yeah, use the escape routes. Why would I do anything other than that? They're saved. Now get them to the medic, quickly. We've got medics. That's the good news. It looks like only 7 people were injured. All in all, that could have been a heck of a lot worse. No, for real. That could have been a heck of a lot worse. All right, keep making those profiles for now. We have 36 out of the 50 that we need. That's the only reason I'm ahead of schedule right now is because I'm producing resources for the next stage aggressively. I need to save up so much steel if I'm going to do this. So much. All right, what now? Successful evacuation. We have great news. All workers were rescued and the source remains open. Some of our people were hurt, a few of them seriously, but if you provide them with proper medical care, they will live. And when we finish the generator, it will be able to achieve its full heating power. Well done, my good and faithful servant. Several workers are hurt. Activates. We're fine. Okay, that's not too bad. We've got 4 more people who are sick, but if we can treat them fast enough, we'll be fine. In fact, what I could do is build another medical post. Right? Do that. Because we have engineers who aren't doing anything in the workshop right now, so we might as well have them go and treat people. Right? I think so. Prostitutes have been checked. That's great. Let's assign some workers over here. I'm going to set you to longer hours, producing 9 more lumber per hour. It's not a ton, but I'll take it. Any little bit helps. Keep this going. Need 5 more there. That brings me up to 41. Need to be able to afford 9 more somehow. Actually, we don't even need this anymore. I guess we'll build it for emergency situations, but we don't actually need this. We're fine. Okay. 5 people are hungry. We have plenty of rations. As far as I can tell, there's no excuse for this. Okay, so we're making seriously good progress with the tower pumps. We are. Safety is honestly not too bad. The 2 ventilation plants are making a big difference. We have the foundry down and ready to go. I'm okay with building a little bit slowly as long as we are able to get the steel we need. I need so much coal and so much steel. This is going to be a problem. Let's go ahead and assign more workers here. There's no one working in the workshop. I guess we'll go ahead and reassign you guys here for now. I will have a couple more workers over... No, wait, that's all we got. Okay, that's all I can afford at the moment. We're okay. How are we doing on the coal pile? Did we use... Oh, that's why we got all the workers. We used up the rest of the coal pile. Oh. Oh. That would be a problem. Right, well, we'll come back to that in the next video. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time in more Frostpunk.